enough of the delays today. Today, we got a small episode before we get to the main content of today's stream. We're doing another roll call, and this right here, the tall lad named Bailey.
Yeah, good to be back.
And I'm Psycrafter. Let's get into it. We're gonna start off with our first character. Can you read that, by the way?
No.
Or is it too far away?
It's too far away. Nothing Zoom in.
Hold on.
Yeah, I cannot read that.
Let me just try zooming in. Is that better?
No.
Really?
Yeah, it is a little better.
Anyway, so our first character is Shoya Ishida. And this guy is voiced by two voice actors.
They changed him over in the season.
I don't know. It's only a movie. Oh wait, no. I know why. It's because there's a kid version
Kid and an adult.
and the teenager.
Voiced by Miyu Irino and Miyu Matsuka.
Matsuoka.
So Miyu Irino.
Yeah, so yeah, Mia here has also voiced Jinta Yadomi from Anohana, Karma from Bungalow Stray Dogs Season 3, not to be confused with Karma from Assassination Classroom, and Ritsu Kageyama from Mob Psycho 100.
Oh, I've not seen any of them.
Neither have I. Like, literally none from what we have seen on the podcast or what I have seen. Or what you have seen, apparently. And our other voice actor is Mio Matsuoka, who has voiced Akane from Birthday Wonderland.
Not to be confused with Dead Man Wonderland.
Yeah.
That sounds like a fun time, Birthday Wonderland.
Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna be some twisted thing down the line. You know, it's like, it's all sunshine and rainbows, and then all of a sudden...
Maybe like Happy Death Day. It's a Groundhog Day on their birthday.
That, but I was thinking more Madoka Magica. It's like the magical girls, and then it's just like, oh, it's actually really, really dark. Maybe a mix of the two. It sounds like fun. Now I'm convinced myself that we gotta watch this at some point. Our next character is Shuko Nishimiya. This is a deaf character in the movie, as in can't hear.
Oh, but you said deaf as in dead.
No! Deaf as in hard of hearing. Shuko is voiced by Sayori Hayami, and Sayori has had quite a few roles in our previous anime and anime coming up and all that. We got Ru Lion from Demachi, which is practically every season. There's a lot of stuff in Demachi that I haven't even watched yet.
Are we covering that one?
Yes, that is down the list. Regulatory T-Cell from Cells at Work, but not the Code Black edition. I want to do something fun with when we get to Cells at Work.
Okay.
I want to cover both, because Season 2 and Code Black came out at the same time. What I want to do is both seasons at the same time for the podcast. Or like one podcast episode, Season 2, and then at the same time. Code Black. We want to finish our game first, don't we?
Yeah.
Saki Morimi from Eden of the East, which includes the
I
movies.
think we covered that.
I don't think we have yet. That's very close to being up, though. And the Eden of the East movies, it contends for terrible movie alongside Extra Edition from SEO and the Fruits Basket Prelude.
Really?
Yes. Because if you remember Fruits Basket Prelude, that was a whole bunch of recap. Like, the first 30 minutes was a recap, and then it got a new story. It was more of a special. And SEO Extra Edition is basically Kirito in therapy for his trauma for an hour. And we're there for the entire hour session, we're there.
And that's with the new timeline, isn't it? Where remember Asuna makes that friend and the friend ended up leaving her.
No. it's before season 2. So it's that weird. It is annoyingly canon because it introduces a new character.
The season 1 is both SAO and Alpha.
Alfheim, yeah. Mika
From
Yohara. Yep, Initial D seasons 5 and 6. I feel like she was in an earlier season though.
She was one of those people that the girls that attended that race.
Impact Blue. Are you talking about?
Yeah, she and her friend, they attended that race.
We got Ruby Rose from Ruby Ice Queendom.
Sweet, I haven't even seen yet.
We have not seen it yet. It is one that I want to get around to, but we still got all the other anime that we're going to get through. We have a fair bit. Emi Igawa from Your Line April. This is one of the ones that I missed, embarrassingly.
Kind of looks like Yui from SAO.
Is Yui grown up?
Yeah.
Anya Hepburn from Soul Eater Not.
Yeah, I'm just trying to... Have we seen Soul Eater Not?
Yes, we have. We have covered it.
Okay.
That was like our early ones.
Oh, I just need a recap sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Your Forger from Spy X Family.
One's a spy, one's an assassin, and one can read minds.
Yeah.
It's like, I like the face down there at the bottom. She's like,
and Sashi.
no!
Sashi from SAO.
Who lives out in the boonies, and there's poor Wi-Fi reception.
That's a abridged reference, but she also appears in Extra Edition because of Kirito doing his trauma dump.
I was thinking X Sword Online, that's like all these X's.
Also, War of Underworld Part 2.
I didn't even know there was a part 1.
There's 4 parts to Season 3, but people are going around and being like, it's set to Season 3 and Season 4. I'm like, are you dumb? Like, I saw an actual tweet from the creators of the show saying there was going to be a 4-part.
Not me.
I'm not crazy. It is an actual thing I've seen. I have actually seen this tweet. I don't know when, but it exists. I'm not crazy. Let's move on to our next one. Our next character, do you want to take it?
Yuzuru Nishimiya.
The young, I don't want to spoil actually.
Voiced by Ayo Yuki, who voices Yoshiko Hanabatake from Ayo Girl. Oh, I remember her.
Yeah.
Little girl, F you.
Oh my gosh.
She just like goes to do the big kick and the shoe comes off. Hits her in the face. I only know that show from the memes. Keiyo Hinazaku from Erase. Hinazaki from Erase.
Hinazaki, yeah. The frozen girl.
Does she die?
She, in the original timeline of the show, she does get killed.
Isn't it like because she had a disease that the mom did?
No.
I think it's
No, so with this character, she was snatched by the killer and frozen to death. And then our main character goes back in time and saves her from being frozen to death, creating a new timeline. Shinra Kishitani.
Yeah, Shinra Kishitani from Durarara.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be a mess.
Sayako Natori from Your Name.
Sayaka
Sakata.
Where's your glasses, man?
I gotta get them tightened.
Okay.
Madoka Kaname from Madoka Magica.
Kaname.
From Madoka Magica and its sequel.
Yeah, Madoka Magica and Magic Record.
Mizuka Sonchara from Thunder.
Sonohara.
And we got Sunako Kirashiki from Shiki.
You remember this character?
Mimi Tatani from Soul Eater Not.
Thank you.
And lastly we have Yuki.
This is the girl you were talking about, right?
Online.
Is that the girl you were talking about?
Which one?
That Asuna befriends?
When was this? Oh yeah, that's her, the one from the original SAO. And then Kirito had to save Asuna.
Yeah, so season 2. Also, again, War of Underworld Part 2. Our next one's a short one. We got Maria Ishida, who is voiced by Irina Kamata.
Who voices? No one.
Yeah, this is actually, like, first role ever for this kid. I guess it's, like, a situational thing of, like, we need a kid to voice a character.
Which is so weird because, you know...
Adults can do it,
Yeah, you know Tara Strong?
Yeah.
She voices Harley Quinn?
Yeah.
You know who she was voicing before that?
I have someone from Rugrats?
Ben 10.
Ben 10.
Yeah, she voices Kid Ben 10 and Adult Ben 10.
Nice.
But Ben 10, in Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, the teenager one,
Yeah.
voiced by, I forget his name. He voices the Prince of Persia, Sands of Time.
Okay.
He also voices Yuri Lowenthal. He also voices Spider-Man in Insomniac games.
Okay, whoa. Let's move on to our next one before you drive us crazy with all your facts.
Yeah.
Our next character is Miyako Shida.
Who looks
Ishida?
a bit like, what's her name from Black
Lagoon?
Yeah.
I was just guessing because I know a few that start with Black. There's Black Bullet, Black Lagoon, Black Butler.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Black's gonna lose meaning in my vocabulary.
You ever see, like, in Dragon Ball, that character sneezes and changes it?
Isn't that To Love Ru? Not Dragon Ball?
Yeah, it was in Dragon Ball. Not Dragon Ball Z. Toriyama completely forgot about her. That's why you don't ever see her in Dragon Ball Z.
Anyway, Miyako Shida is voiced by Satsuki Yukino, and Satsuki here has voiced both Mion and Shion Sonozaki
Obviously.
from Higurashi.
Like, especially if she had, like, a twin sister, I think they'd only just get one of them to do it.
Mm.
You know, saves the pay. Like Jim Carrey.
I feel like someone, like, if they have multiple roles, they should get more pay.
Tell that to Jim Carrey.
What?
He got paid, like, to play one character, even though he played two. He got the same pay for playing both characters.
Okay. All of the Higurashi, including Kira, which we never covered on the
Why don't we
podcast,
cover that?
because it's not as canon as the other stuff. Like, so there's stuff in Ray. Like, we didn't cover Ray because that's Coma storyline stuff. It's like semi-canon sort of stuff. And then Kira was 100% not canon at all. Because it consisted of, one of the two storylines that they did was a magical girl version of the world. And time travel version. Nena from JoJo Part 3. And then a whole bunch of characters from Pokemon, because I have actually watched some Pokemon. I have the first 2 seasons on disc. So yeah, we got...
Joy?
No, that's Chia, or Macy. Suka or Stella. Emily, which is weirdly one that doesn't have a second name to it. Ayano or Andrea. Muto or Ranger Mason. That's a lot of work from one person. And lastly, Tamao Ichinoze from Rosario to Vampire.
Yeah, I know. She's
Yeah.
a killer mermaid.
What?
They teach us. It's like, oh, we're going to teach you all how to swim in the pool. Oh, no, we're killer mermaids. We're going to eat the students.
What the?
That's crazy.
What do you watch, man?
Almost as crazy as the fact that Nurse Joy is the final evolution of Jigglypuff.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Or
Okay,
the gene pool is that shallow.
let's just get to the next character before you go off the rails again. You're gonna turn what should be like a 10 to 20 minute video into an hour video.
Alright, let's continue.
Moving on. Our next character is Keisuke Hirose.
Why does he look like a bass?
His
His face, and the ears are like the handles. And the hair, you could say,
Yeah.
put like flowers in.
It's a face with a fuzzy bit at the top.
Let's play Spot the main protagonist.
Well, he's got a mullet. He's not a main character.
Yeah.
We've already had the main character up, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that was the first character we did.
Oh, okay.
To show ya. Keisuke is voiced... like, the kid version is voiced by Hana Takeda. And Hana has voiced... I don't know how to say that one. It's like Siftis.
Because she's black, of course you don't know how to say it.
No, it's because it's Cithis.
Satoshi?
No, the one above it was like Siftis?
Sifis.
Sifis Offrey?
Maybe. Maybe Sithis, like, Oblivion, Sithis?
Yeah. Anyway,
Cyphers?
the reason why I don't really recognize this character is because they're from Delicious and Dungeon Meshi, which we haven't seen. And also Satoshi or Ash.
Ash Ketchup.
And also Tsurunori or Gruki from Pokemon.
I gotta tell you, I loved
The 2019 version,
my
specifically
Trico.
though. You Trico?
Turtle. And there's that other one, the turtle one, and it's like a little turtle, and then it turns into like a big tortoise.
Other voice actor for Keisuke is Takuya Masumoto, who has voiced Kinugasa from Kaiju number 8.
Looks like he's hunting bees. Bee up it, alright. Get back into your colony. Get back in your beehive.
And also Moses.
From Attack on Titan?
Indeed he is. But only season 1.
I think if I'm remembering correctly, he dies before Aaron gets his Titan form.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, it's been ages.
Yeah, that's right. For the next one, who is Miki Kawaii. Kawaii.
Kawaii now.
You want to take this one? You want to take this lovely lady?
Alright, so it's Miki Kawaii.
Yeah?
Voiced by Megumi Han, who is Anatawa Kawaii desu. Voices Momiji Suma from Fruits Basket 2019. That's the boy.
Yeah.
The trap.
Oh wait, no. He's just I'm pretty sure he's just like a lolly.
Ironi from The Devil is a Part-Timer Season 2, which is getting another season.
Oh, you are kidding me, mate.
No, it is. I'm so happy.
I hate when, like, shows...
Yeah, but it's been like, what, 12 years?
What?
It's been 12 years since the second season came out.
What?
Or something. It's like, yeah, we're getting a new season.
Imagine if it's just a remake.
Oh, God.
That would be hilarious.
Or it's just a recap. Haika...
Kafka.
Kappa...
Oh, Kafka.
Kafka Hibino from Kaiju number 8.
Kaiju number 8 is in the list now because my other friend Travis, he's added it to the list.
Alright. Oh, he gets to add stuff to the list, but not me.
You have 13 on there.
Because that's what I want to discuss.
Down the line, once we're past yours, we could. It's more of a limitation. Sorry about that.
Then we have Penny Polendina from Ruby. Polendina. I like Dina.
No, it's Polendina.
Polendina from Ruby Ice Kingdom, and I like the freckles she's got there.
I like this version. Of Penny.
Is this? Is she still? You haven't seen it, so you wouldn't know if she's still the same character.
It would be the same character.
Yeah, like from the visual novel, is it like the same?
The visual novel is based on the show.
Yeah, but this is. I think it's based on the old shows. The new show, she's still the same?
Yeah.
Right.
Because it's revealed early on about who she is.
Then we have Sortilina Sir Lute from SAO Alkalization.
Alicization.
Who looks like the... what's her name? Nina from that game, Death by Degrees, which is like a Tekken type game. Or is a Tekken game, I'm not too sure.
I am never gonna get past SEO Season 3 Part 4. I need to move on before I get into that trauma again. Because we still have quite a few characters to go. And speaking of characters, our next one...
Look at him, he's so smug. He's like, yes,
Satoshi...
coffee. I didn't put anything in it at all.
This tea is definitely not
like,
drugged.
what's her name? The little girl, Spy X Family. It's flipped upside down. Found the perfect match.
Anyway, this is Satoshi Mashiba, who is voiced by Toshiyuki Toyonaga. Toshiyuki has voiced Mikado Rugamine from Durara. Basically, whenever a character from Durara is in there, it's basically the entire thing. Keita from SAO.
You don't need to know how to play the game to play the game.
Is that who he is?
Yeah, he's like, this is Sachi, and these are all NPCs. What? As long as he doesn't
from the Abridged.
He was also in the second one.
And also, again, he makes an appearance in this season. This part right here just absolutely wrecks me. And also Kazuhiro from Fireworks. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
That one was a fun one, wasn't it?
Yeah, now they're in an alternate timeline because the thing broke and everyone made a wish. And so when they made a wish, they ended up creating separate universes, you know?
No, it was just the two characters, like the one character that made the wish, and he dragged her into it.
Yeah, and so they're in this new world, and
they're basically alone in the world.
Yeah, no, there's still people in there. They're just in like an alternate universe. But in the original timeline, the parents are gonna be like, "Oh, where's my daughter?"
They're probably gonna forget that they exist.
Maybe.
It'd be a dark twist if it's just like.
What, like Kingdom Hearts? Everyone forgets Sora for like a year or two.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's keep going. Because next up we got this character, Naoka Ueno. A bit of a beep. Naoka is voiced by Yuki Kaneko, and Yuki has voiced Omeg Charlotte and Osame from One Piece.
Love One Piece.
Never watched it. Don't you dare tell me I have to, because...
I used to watch it. Nah, it's still going, man. So that...
Yeah, if anyone ever comments, oh, you need to cover One Piece, I'll just turn around and say, do you want this podcast to turn into...
One Piece fandom.
Like, do you want this podcast to just turn into us talking about One Piece for years on end?
I mean, funny enough, I used to watch One Piece on Cartoon Network, but then got replaced for Ben 10.
Because I wanted to try and do podcast episodes for longer anime where we do 12 episodes of an anime rather than just like 4 or 5, just so we can get through the longer animes quicker. If One Piece was ever done, that would literally be over 100 episodes of the podcast. There's no way we'd be able to...
Unless you talk about the TV show, the live one. I mean...
I would have to be like... You will have to make an exception for us to talk One Piece show, like the TV show.
The exception is that it cuts out a lot of filler stuff and focuses on the story.
With the podcast, we go for every episode, don't we?
Yeah.
I go for every episode in excruciating detail because sometimes there is details in it that you've probably never known. We got a few more to get through. We got 4 more characters to get through, and should all be decently short. You want to take this character?
I'd love to, but I'm leaning back. I can't see that writing. We have Miyoko Sahara, voiced by Yui Ishikawa.
Yeah.
Who voices Seki Kuyu NT4201 from Cells at Work.
Yeah.
And Mikasa Ackerman from Attack on Titan, who we know what she wants to do with her brother.
You're talking about Eren?
Yeah.
Well, we know what she does in the end.
But, you know, they're not blood, so it's fine.
We're not related, so it's perfectly fine. I love when animes are like that. It's like, we're not related by blood, so we can do it. There is only one anime that has handled that perfectly, though, and that was Hensuki. Our next character, again, a bit of a short one, Kazuki Shimada, who is one of the biggest jerks in this entire movie. So much so he doesn't really get the actual movie picture.
He doesn't deserve it.
He does not deserve it at all. But he's voiced by Ro Nishitani, and Ro has voiced Isaac Foster from Angels of Death, which apparently is supposed to get season 2, but unless there was a lie on the internet, which honestly, many people lie on the internet for clout.
Yeah, they say Sonic 4 is going to be the last Sonic movie.
Of course it wouldn't be.
Because, you know, you saw the after credit scene, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got Amy and Mecha Sonic and Sonic. I think...
Whoa! Spoilers for those that haven't seen the movie yet.
Oh, well, too bad, you know. They should have seen it. It's a masterpiece.
I gave it a 10 I give it a 10 out of 10 for that movie.
Yeah, you get 2 John Wicks for the price of 1.
What? What do you mean by that?
You see, you got John Wick in the movies, then you have John Wick the Hedgehog.
You mean Shadow, right?
Yeah, Shadow the Wickhog.
We should just move on from this. You want to take this one?
I don't know, man. I really want to.
Take the cloud head, mate.
Tomohiro Nagatsuka, voiced by Kensho Ono, voices Takato from Charlotte.
Yep. Meteor anime.
Giano Giovanna from JoJo Part 5.
Which, we're never covering JoJo as well. I know it's probably under the 100 episode limit, but it's just probably too insane for us to cover.
Lloyd Forster from Attack on Titan Season 3 and 4.
Yep.
And Yuri Brer from Spy X Family.
Yep.
And how he's like, I'm gonna make... I think that's the brother of, what's her name? The assassin girl?
Yor.
Yeah.
Forger.
No, yeah, the lady.
Yeah, Yor.
Yeah, that's... The guy's her brother, I think.
What? You're losing me, mate.
Go back. That's
a female, isn't it?
Sure, it's... Or sister. It's been ages since I've seen her. I'm sure that's...
That's a female.
Sibling.
Sibling. Okay, there you go.
I don't know what it is, so we just say sibling.
And our last character, the worst teacher you could ever have in a class. And when you watch the movie, you'll understand why.
Takeuchi, voiced by Fuminori Konatsu, who voices Jean-Pierre Poignaref from JoJo
Parts 3 and 5. Yeah.
Coco Jumbo from JoJo Part 5.
Yeah.
And Swordsman from Spy X Family 2. He kind of looks like a character from... He looks like, what's his name?
Looks like a Spirited Away character.
What's that one? It's from this, these short YouTube videos, where it's like a chaotically good barbarian. And he looks like the small guy that's nice. Brett.
I wonder if I should go and get myself one of these chairs for when we get into the game.
Maybe.
But yeah, that's our last character for our last voice actor of the last character. For Twitch, we're going to be moving over into the game that we're playing today.
Oh boy.
But for YouTube right now, links will be in the description to both of my channels, both of Bailey's channels, and also to my Twitch. So you guys go to check out. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so the next video comes out. A ding, 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 a ding.
Dong dong. Dong 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 dong.
No.
Dong dong.
Oh my gosh.
Longer ding dong.
Stop. I'm Cycrafter. Out.